What's going on, everybody? This is Kyle Hackney from Hack Attack Fitness, and today is Easter. So, to everyone who celebrates Easter, happy Easter, and to everyone who does not celebrate Easter, I guess, happy Sunday. I am on my way currently to the parents' house, driving down there to have some dinner. It's gonna be pretty good. Mom's making brisket, which if you get to know me, you will know that there are few things in my life that I cherish more than brisket. Good brisket is worth its weight in gold and then some. So, and just brisket, I don't need like a bunch of shit to go with it. Just brisket, like a good lean brisket, is no words can describe it. That's one of the many benefits of being in Texas, is there is good barbecue basically everywhere. And I'm coming to you today because since it is Easter and we're kind of rolling off that holiday season now, it's coming into summer, but summer is grilling season. You got a couple things like 4th of July, I guess there are a couple other big holidays in there where people are, just making a lot of food. Plus, it's grilling season, like I said. I mean, you're going to get invited to a lot of things. And this is something I get asked about a lot. How do I deal with these holidays and, like, food intake and stuff? How do I sort of work that in? And there was a time where I would probably, like, take a fucking week to prep and cut carbs and do all this other shit. And now I'm much more of an if it fits your macros kind of guy. And so I would say, go in, get a workout in the morning, just, do some cardio in the morning, get a workout in. It can be whole body, it can be, a lagging body part. Do a good amount of general activity. And when you get to the party or the dinner, just enjoy yourself. I mean, honestly, if you're like cutting, make it your cheat day or your refeed day. If you are bulking, cut back for a day or two just to make sure you don't spill over. Take little steps to prep, but don't think this through down to the last second, down to the last little bite of food you're going to have, because you're going to get to the party or the dinner or whatever with the parents, and you're going to get there and they're going to be like, what do you mean you're not going to eat that? And you're going to be like, and then you're just going to eat it. Or you're going to look like, a bad guy in front of people because you don't want to eat something. And honestly, it's not going to matter. Like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you eat that piece of cake or whatever, because if you'd had, a bunch of fucking dry-ass white potatoes instead with your chicken breast, you would not have done any more or less damage if it's isocaloric. If you're eating the same amount of calories, it's basically going to be the same results as long as you're getting enough protein in throughout the day. So, I mean, yeah, if you want, if you're say you're one of those families who they just don't do a lot of protein-heavy things, then maybe bring a dish of your own. If you're like, how can I sneak protein into here? Bring something of your own. That's always a great way to, show off your cooking skills, first of all. It's also a great way to sort of, think into your plans for eating, because then you're that guy who brought this delicious dish, which also just happens to be a very protein-heavy dish that you can then eat on, get your protein in for the day, fill you up and it'll fill you up more than just snacking on fucking chips or whatever. And you're gonna get your protein in, you're gonna be more satiated, so you probably won't be as likely to overeat on the other stuff. But you will be able to then, not worry about okay, well, I gotta get this in, I gotta think about this. Just go in, enjoy yourself, get a workout in that day, that morning. It doesn't have to be a long workout, it doesn't have to be a short workout either. If you want to bust your ass for 3 hours and go crazy, then do so. But I mean, as always, I say do what fits into your life. Don't try to break yourself for the sake of a fucking dinner, because if you do that, you develop some very unhealthy mental habits. I mean, you just get this very unhealthy relationship with not just food, but with gatherings, social gatherings. You get scared because you're always worried that someone is going to bring food that you don't know what's in it. It's going to fuck with you, and you're just going to be like, shit, I don't even know what's in this, but I can't look like the asshole who's not going to eat it because everyone says it's great. I don't want to offend them, and it's going to get to you. Over time, it will wear on you. I know because I've lived it a lot. I've come from a lot of places mentally where I just was unhealthy in my relationship with both food and family because I was so obsessed with being able to try to overcompensate for things and control for things, and it made probably a lot of people's lives hard in my family, honestly. And you don't want to be that person. You don't want to be that person that makes other people's lives hard, because again, this whole lifestyle, this bodybuilding, powerlifting, cycling, whatever you do, this fitness lifestyle is supposed to enhance your life. It's not supposed to make it harder. There are times where, like, yeah, if it's the last week before a show, and you're about to step on stage or about to step on the platform or whatever, and it's a big event you've been prepping 4 months for, okay, you might have to make a sacrifice for a week. But in the grand scheme of things, if you say it like, I've got a thing I've been prepping for 4 months, it's just this week, typically people are like, oh, okay, I understand. But if it's like every single time that you go to one of these gatherings or something like that, that you're just that guy who is a complete anal retentive guy or girl who just cannot enjoy themselves, you might find yourself not getting invited to much. You might find yourself people are distancing themselves from you, because it doesn't sound like you want to be around them. So that's what I'm saying. Don't let this control your life. If it fits into your calorie intake for the day, whatever that may be, depending on your activity levels, then go for it. Have a little bit of the cake. Have a little bit of that, like, hash brown casserole your grandma made or whatever. Have a little bit of it. You don't have to go crazy and have the whole entire tray, but, have a little bit here and there. Enjoy yourself. You don't have to freak out about every little thing. And even if you do go over just a little bit, it's not going to matter in the grand scheme of things. Cut a little harder the next day, tone it back the next day if you're really that worried about it, but it's just not going to matter a bunch in the long term. It's hard to do that much damage in, like, a family meal. So that's my Easter message to you, or just Sunday message to you, is to just enjoy yourself on holidays. If you have those social gatherings, those dinners that you're going to, or your lunches or whatever, and you're going to go to them, plan accordingly, but don't freak out about it. Don't, let it control your life. Let this enhance your life, and let everyone see that this is enhancing your life. Because if you go to something like that and everyone sees the guy who's, putting everything on a food scale and freaking out about everything, then they're going to think it's a detriment to your life. If they go and they see that you're this big, ripped girl or guy who is strong as fuck and also eating the cake, that's enticing. That's an enticing lifestyle. So, go. Show them. Show people that this is enhancing your life, that this is making your life better. And just enjoy the people around you. Enjoy your time with family. Enjoy your time with friends. You won't regret it. You aren't going to regret eating that piece of cake and having a good time with your parents. I guarantee it. It is worth it in every way, shape, and form. So, that's just my message to you. Short little vlog today about how to deal with holidays and stuff, and how I deal with them. Just go in there, enjoy yourself, and be responsible. So, that's all I have to come at you with right now. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button down there. And make sure to follow me on Instagram at Kyle Hackfit. There's an underscore between Kyle and Hackfit. And I will see you guys later. This is Kyle Hackney signing off from Hack Attack Fitness. And I'm going to go enjoy me some good-ass brisket.